This moment, this is how I'm showing up. This is how I'm choosing to show up. I woke up today, went ahead and took my walk, my top of the day walk. And as I was walking, it unraveled. Hour turned into 2 hours. 2 hours turned into three. 3 hours turned into four. I'm just getting back. I'm sweating. I'm cooling down a little bit. I've been sitting for like a good 30 minutes, but I'm still sweating like crazy, bro. I'm sweating and I'm on a fast today. And it's just about really getting back to myself. And I'm also on a spiritual fast too, right? Like I've made a mistake. I made a misstep, right? After getting out of a 3 year relationship, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like I needed that desire of her still and all that type of stuff. I found myself doing some things I shouldn't have been doing, not remaining disciplined in myself, you know what I'm saying? Not keeping my kids on me, you know what I'm saying? So this is a detox period for my life, right? So it's a detox period where I'm fasting from all the bad stuff I've been putting in my body recently when I went out to Texas for my cousin's graduation. I'm fasting from the sexual stuff. I'm fasting to gain discipline, gain wisdom, and understanding of my next steps and my process and where I'm going. I'm fasting to get back aligned with myself so I can align myself with the right person going forward whenever that right person may come. But this whole thing is about just rewiring my mind, rewiring my steps, reordering my steps, getting myself back powered up here. You know what I'm saying? We all fall short, bro. We all can take detours that feel like we're progressing in life, but we end up not really progressing in life. And that's what I've been in for the last 3 years. Just kind of like being stagnant in my own energy. You know what I'm saying? I can't blame her for anything. It was my own energy. I was allowing this thing to happen. You know what I'm saying? I was allowing this stagnation to happen. You know what I'm saying? It was comfort when I was with her and I didn't have to do all the extra stuff. You know what I'm saying? But you only get as far in life as you're willing to take yourself, right? So if you choose to lay up and be distracted for however long, that's on you too. You got to take accountability of your own actions, bro. Everything that I've been doing for the last few years have been counterproductive in the direction I was going beforehand, right? I'm realizing that and I'm really just telling myself this is the time for me to step back, get away from social media in the sense of letting it be anything, if that makes it like I'm not allowing the algorithm to predict what I see anymore, right? So I'm taking my own advice, right? I always tell people if you don't like something or something not resonating with you in your algorithm, you can just simply press those little buttons and say do not like, do not recommend, do not um recommend this channel ever again to me. You know what I'm saying? And I did that on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. I don't use Facebook and something else I forgot. But I did it on my social media apps. I did it YouTube, sorry, and I did it on my social media apps, right? So I did it probably like one round of it, and everything was cleaned. Like my popular page, my Explorer page, whatever you want to call it, my For You page, everything. My recommendations was different. Like it shifted just like that. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate that. But then I went a step further. I was just like, wait a minute, like I've been in a lustful space as of late, as of recently, right? And I was like, well, the main source of lust, social media wise, that I've been seeing is Twitter. Delete the Twitter account. It's time to go. Bye bye. I don't need that no more. Right? You will start to realize that there's so many things you're holding on to that you don't need, but you're telling yourself that you need. You're telling yourself a narrative that's not really resonating with the person that you're looking to become. It's it resonates with the person that you've been being at the moment, but who you're looking to become, who you're looking to strive to be, it doesn't resonate. So delete the Twitter account, bro. I ain't got to worry about that no more, right? Went to Instagram. I got to have Instagram for certain things for my artists. So I do that and I run an actual like production page and stuff. So I got to have that. But what I can do on there is make sure that I'm not following anything lustful anymore, right? So on all these things, anybody that I followed in any kind of lustful way or think of them in any kind of lustful way, I cannot follow them anymore. Right. So I go through my friends list of who I'm following. I unfollow everybody that I ever had a inkling of lust for. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already thinking with the wrong head. You know what I'm saying? So I'm only gonna get myself caught up even more. Dang, that air kicking now, Jesus. Thank you. But I'm only gonna get myself caught up even more. And that's the whole point of this whole thing. I don't want to get caught up anymore. I don't want to be in this lustful pattern of thinking or this lustful way of acting out. You know what I'm saying? So being single now, it's like I find myself getting caught back up in certain traps that I thought I wouldn't. I thought I progressed past, right? But I feel like, and this is why I'm writing a movie about the same thing too. Just because you think that you grew from certain things doesn't mean that you actually grew from it, right? You could just be avoiding it right now, right? But deep down somewhere, it's still inside of you, right? So you think that you're healing and growing and being a better person and not of this pattern anymore. But at any point in time, you can fall right back into that pattern. At any point in time, you can fall back and be that same person that you was trying so hard to escape to not be anymore, right? And that's the crazy thing about it because life, man, it's a journey. And the journey is really all about your decision making. So if you decide to give in to those things, yeah, you can always fall prey to what's going on in front of you at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It don't necessarily got to be something that's like crazy. It could be just something like sweets. Like you tell yourself you ain't sweets. You ain't on sweets no more. You ain't on sodas and stuff no more. You finally dive back into it because it was just a random night and they didn't have anything else to drink there and you didn't want the water because the water didn't taste good. So you tried this Sprite and you tasted the Sprite and that temptation was right back on you. It was like, oh my God, I forgot about how electric McDonald's Sprite is. It just shocks me every time I drink it. It can kill me, but I do not care. It tastes so sweet. That's craziness. You know what I'm saying? We all are trying to figure ourselves out and we need to give ourselves more grace. We need to actually just dive into ourselves even more and just really figure out, man, what do I really want? Because the story that you've been telling yourself all your life is probably not even what you really want. I know for a fact I've been telling myself I want to be a filmmaker all my life. I want to be a music artist all my life. I want to be a designer all my life. But what I'm realizing is that do I really want to do that or do I want what it comes with, like the prestige, like the notoriety, like the money, the false sense of what it comes with is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So in some cases, I start to realize that some of these things, you're right, I don't want it like that. But others I do. And it doesn't have to be about the money and what it comes with. This is just what feels right to my soul. It's just what feels like I should be doing. Like I have things in my head that I need to get out, and this is the medium how I can get it out. But then I'm also finding out recently that some things that I have in my head don't always have to be a movie. Since I want to be a director, it don't always got to be a movie or a television script. It doesn't have to be a short film. It could simply just be me sitting right here filming for y'all and talking about it with you guys. And when I came to that realization, I was just like, man, like, all right, so what things deserve to be stories and what things can I just talk about on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I also have to ask myself that every single time because this is an easier way of getting that story out. This is an easier way of getting that concept out. This is an easier way of getting that understanding out. Do I really have to put it in a whole storyline with metaphors and characters and putting a whole bunch of money up just to figure that out? Just for people to get it, understand it? No, I don't got to do that. I can do it right here with you guys. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. We about to finally crack 1,000 subscribers. This is my first time ever in life having any kind of page that I'm running crack 1,000 subscribers, bro. And I'm so appreciative. I'm so grateful because, man, I remember those times just looking at everybody else and just like realizing, like, not really realizing, but just thinking to myself that I probably won't ever amount to what they amounted to when it came to YouTube and having all these subscribers and followers. I don't even know how I would even build something to get to that point. And now look at me. That's crazy. Because, man, you start to realize if you think you can't do something, you are absolutely right. But then if you think that you can do something, you are absolutely right. But there's a yin and yang, right? Both sides exist. But it's all about decision making in this life. So which one are you going to give your power to? Which one are you going to give your belief and your faith to? Which one are you going to give your energy to? Which one are you going to continue to push and just crank up the drive in? The negative or the positive? So if you choose the positive every single time, you'll start to get positive results. You'll start to get the results you wanted. Now, sometimes when you're going for the positive result, you'll get results that you thought you wanted, but then you start to realize you probably didn't want that at all. You probably didn't want that at all. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I made a mistake. I need to reevaluate some things because everything I thought was good wasn't always good. Everything I thought was bad wasn't always bad either. You know what I'm saying? In fact, there's some things that's going on with me right now that I thought was a bad thing. Like my son mother picked up and moved him back to her hometown of Denver. And bruh, I was battling with that for so long, bro. Just like, man, I feel like a failure. I don't know who I am as a man anymore when it came to this. Bro, I'm stuck. I don't know what's going. I don't know which way is up and down. I'm trying to stay looking up, but I'm looking down, right? And I can't see what's up and what's ahead of me if I'm looking down because I'm down about this situation. And then it just hit me when I went out there to go pick him up and he came back for a month. I'm just like, wait a minute, this don't have to be anything bad. Like I can still reach, I can still make this work, make this happen. You know what I'm saying? I can like work with her to try to make this happen. That's what she was trying to do in the beginning, but I was too stubborn to even see it because I was just so caught up in my own ego and my own like a boy has to be with the dad, has to be with the dad. And I still believe that. And hopefully one day we will get there. But I'm starting to realize that I can be a parent still and still be present in his life at all times from a distance. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the distance, but I can still deliver me and be at work. Like he calls me all the time. I call him all the time. And we play around, we joke and all that type of stuff. And then when I got some bread to go get him, I go get him. And I come right back. I let him spend time with his peoples. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful until he got to go back. But then when he go back, I can zero in, focus on what I got to do. Because the whole mission is about providing for my family, providing for my son, making sure that his future is way better than mine's could ever be. Mine's could ever be, was ever. Amounted to be. I guess you could say that like that. But that's the whole thing. Like, we all going through something, bro. We all trying to figure it out. And every single day is somebody in life trying to tell you what you should be doing when they even in your shoes. They ain't even in your shoes. They can't tell you what to be doing because they don't even know what they doing in their own circumstances. But they always got the answer for you, but never the answer for themselves. It's crazy. That's why I don't really like to give advice on people's personal lives. I just don't care. I'm on here. I'm talking about my life. I'm talking about what I've learned, what I've went through, the wisdom that I've been gaining, the experiences, everything that I've been seeing, or things that I'm questioning. I'm just bringing it to you guys. And if it helps, it helps. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you know what I'm saying? Like we don't always have to sit here and be in this cycle of just negativity and know it all. Like this whole life is about experience and learning from what we're going through. And then getting that knowledge and passing it down to other people. But we do it in such a way that is just so negative and it's not even helping other people. We're just kind of demanding them to do what we say. We've been through this before. I already know how it's going to play out. No, you don't. It played out for you that way. It didn't play out for that person that way. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that's going through a breakup right now that's going to meet their person tomorrow. And then they're going to be off with their life for the rest of their life. Happiness, unconditional love on both ends. They both got it. They both get it. There's some people that's out here that gonna break up with somebody right now, and then they ain't never gonna be with nobody else again, cause they holding on to so much baggage they don't trust. They got cheated on, so they don't feel like, you know what I'm saying. Like, it's so many different ways that things can go and play out for you. But I really just think it just depends on the person and what stage of life or mindset that you at right now, and what do you believe. If you believe that dudes or women ain't nothing, then it's always going to be that. So you're going to keep getting hit with ain't nothing people. And then when God randomly bless you with a person that is about something, you're going to still be having that mindset and still push them away because you still thinking the wrong thing, that this person ain't about nothing. But God is showing you that, hey, I can provide you with different, but you have to have faith and believe that you can have and experience different. I was dealing with a girl like that before. Like, I was treating her so well. She was just waiting for the other shoe to drop. And I was just like, bro, I can't keep doing this, because as bad as I would like to be with you and grow with you and all this type of stuff, you are the person in the mind that we won't ever be able to get there because of what you got going on in your mind, the baggage in your heart, all that type of stuff. I can't deal with it. So I move on. Then a few years later, she come back like, you was right about every single thing. Sky, you was right about every single thing. This whole time I was just dealing with a lot and I just couldn't shake it. But you came into my life, and when you left, it forced me to face that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you can be in a situation where you want to be with this person, but you can't be with this person when they're going through this thing in their life at the moment, right? Because it's not meant for you to be there. It's meant for you to play some kind of role in it, but you know what I'm saying? You never know your role until the end, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, until the whole thing play out. You know what I'm saying? This was a great little yap session. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Getting to the bottom of some things, you know what I'm saying? Dang, bro, that's kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Man, I'm just realizing a lot in life, man. Like, I'm on this journey right now, just getting back in touch with myself fully, loving myself fully, not worrying about a woman, just focusing on myself, my finances, my mental, my physical, my spiritual, my growth, focusing on taking care of my son, being there for my son. He's getting ready to start school, like real school, for the first time this upcoming year. So getting him out here for the summer, just making sure I fill his head with a little more knowledge, get back to our little workout regimens and all that type of stuff, man. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for everything that life has been putting me through, everything that I'm experiencing and growing past. I'm thankful for the people that came into my life to teach me a lesson or be a blessing. I'm grateful for the people that still staying in my life and has a positive experience and role in my life. Man, I woke up this morning just 10 minutes of gratitude, just saying thank you. Just saying thank you for everything, man, because I didn't deserve this, bro. I didn't deserve to be here right now, man. But I'm glad that I'm here. I'm glad that God still see something in me to keep me here. I'm so glad that the universe is aligning with my wants and needs, the right ones, not the ones that I think that I need that's not really right for me, the right ones. So, man, I'm just taking this time in my life right now to just truly lock in and focus on everything I want to do. So I got some sorry, I'm sick. I got some work to do on myself, financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. And I can't do that in the company of somebody else. I have to do it for myself so I won't get carried away. So I can complete the mission that I got to do for myself. You know what I'm saying? I have a mission. I have a goal that I gotta strive to for my life. Like, I'm not a person that's against love or anything like that. I love love. I think love is a beautiful thing. I think marriage is a beautiful thing when it's with the right person. I just know that for me at this moment, my focus has to be on me. This is my season of focusing on me, getting myself right. And when the season of love approaches, cool, it approaches. But at that time, I expect that I will be in a great position in all these areas so I can be able to embrace that love to the fullest. And that person can be able to embrace me to the fullest. And we can align our lives and not try to, we can align our lives and complement each other and not try to fulfill each other, if that makes sense. Like, I shouldn't, what I'm getting at is I'm now understanding that for me to be with somebody, it can't be somebody that needs me in their life. It has to be somebody that is already good in life on their own, spiritually, physically, mentally, all that type of stuff. But when I come in, it's just an addition. When she come in to me, it's just an addition. Like, we're aligned, we believe in the same things, we're walking the same path, we're studying and going the same way. Now there's a few differences here and there, but get that's how we get to grow and challenge each other over the years, right? I believe in that. I believe that it's not necessarily about trying to fill somebody's cup. It's more so about, hey, I'm bringing my cup to the table. I'm bringing my cup over here too. We have two cups. We have two strong cups. We have two strong cups in every single realm of possibility. I don't know what you call it. Every single thing that we can, basically anything that we going through, we basically, we're so aligned in life that nothing is pulling us away from each other. Nothing is making us depend on each other more than we depend on ourselves. Like, we're stable people, basically. We're stable people. We're stable. We are stable creatures. We doing what we want to do in our life. We getting to experience life with each other in the fullest form, not any kind of resistance, not any kind of let down, not any kind of anything that'll get in the way. No distractions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love you and you love me. I respect you and you respect me. I desire to be happy with you. Type stuff. I don't really know how to explain it, bro, but you get what I'm saying. Like, it's about alignment, bro. Alignment. And if you ain't in alignment with your person, you're gonna always be out of alignment, out of whack. So I don't know, bro. I'm kind of just yapping at this point now, bro. But I thought this was a good video for me to just talk and get up here, man. So I appreciate y'all, man. I really just want to say that y'all keep going, man. Keep going, man. This life is vast. This life is crazy. This life is full of opportunities, dreams, hopes, wishes, desires. Just so many things, man. And we got so much to live for. And every single day, if we're not living it to the fullest, we kind of just defeating the purpose of living. You know what I'm saying? Can't be just sitting here living to pay bills all day and not having no experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a couple $100 right now, man. Go take that couple $100 and go travel the world. You got a couple $100 right now. Go take that experience and go buy you something. Treat yourself. Like, you got a couple $100 right now. Go invest in some Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin is amazing. You got a couple $100, man. Buy a little course or something. Learn how to do something new. Like, everything should be about learning and being a student. Like, everybody out here is a teacher, but we also students. You know what I'm saying? Anybody and everybody can teach you something about your life. It always got to be about finances and success and business and all that type of stuff. It can just be simple stuff. Like, somebody has been through, somebody has had a successful marriage for 70 years. They could teach me a lot. I once heard this story about this husband and wife that's been married for such a long time. And when they got interviewed, they was like, they never in their life argued with each other, got mad at each other, or even frustrated. And people thought that was so impossible to believe. But you literally have people in your life like that. I can name a few people in my life that I ain't ever had no kind of frustration with. It's always been good times, great times, always been a great vibe. There's nothing that I gotta sit here and say I don't like when they do this, I don't like when they do that. They just always been great people, perfect people in my eyes. And that's the other thing that I was getting at the other day is that you can start to realize that you are made in God's image, right? You're made in God's image, right? So in God's image, you're already perfect. So apparently, We always think that we're not perfect because the opinions of others telling us that we not. But if God made us in his image and we are perfect in his image and his likeness, then what that means to me is that, oh, God already has somebody that sees me as perfect. God already has somebody that sees me past all my flaws and all this type of stuff. God already has somebody that truly will nurture and support and believe and love me unconditionally and just will always be here for me no matter what. Friends too. So you telling me that I'm going to keep believing in what the world say about me when God already told me that I'm perfect and he's showing me every single day that I'm perfect in his eyes? Okay. So that means all I gotta do is just wait on God to deliver, wait on God to open my eyes to the right people. You know what I'm saying? So just keep experiencing life, dog. I just don't want y'all to get carried away and thinking that you are so much less than you really are. Like you are so much greater than you believe yourself to be. And that's the trick that the world's been placing on us this whole time is they're trying to trick us out of our position by telling us that we're not as great as we think we are. But we are. We are amazing people. We are fantastic people. We got a lot going for ourselves and we are beautiful in and out. We are everything we're supposed to be. But sometimes the world can shift that perception of us to make it look like it's something negative or bad, and it's not that. So I'm just getting off this little video just to like just speak life into you, dog. Just speak life. And I appreciate y'all, man. Like we still rocking. It ain't even been a full year yet, and we've been rocking heavy. Y'all don't watch my videos all the way through, so y'all probably ain't even gonna see this part. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all. I want y'all to have the greatest life that y'all could possibly have. Stop spreading judgment against each other, bro, and just live life, dog. Just live life, bro. Live life and be happy, be merry. You know what I'm saying? It's so much to be thankful for, dog. So much to be thankful for, dog. And that's the crazy part. There's so much to be thankful for in this life. And we always take it for granted, bro. We always take it for granted, thinking that because this ain't aligned how we think it should be aligned right now, that God ain't listening, God ain't working for me. But man, there's so much to be grateful for. If you will stop listening to your ego, stop listening to your mind, stop depending on your own understanding, you'll start to realize that things will start to open up for you when you approach things with a positive mindset and just let it be that. Stop putting expectation on every single thing in your life. Just let go and let God, let the universe do what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one.